I like when my subs follow the lesson plan and always bring a backup, like a pack of upfront magazines just in case.
I like a substitute that's sometimes goofy but sometimes serious because you can't be too goofy and too serious at sometimes.
2.
One of the first things you should know about being a sub is take roll. Don't forget to take roll.
Our staff to put their lesson plans online or email you if they can't upload to ASOP. So if you could check your email or ASOP and find the teacher's lesson plans, I think that's a great preparation for coming in the morning. I am here to help you. If you're new, I will show you a few of the key areas at Penndale so that you can get started and you're not totally lost. We have folders for you. They are filled with maps, bell schedules, your schedule, and anything else you might need for your stay at Penndale. We love having you here, and we are ready to help you and welcome you and have you become part of our Penndale family.
A good substitute is always nice and open and knows how to use technology.
A good substitute is someone who isn't afraid to help you and can come in and ask you questions and get to know you more than help you with your work.
What I think makes a really good substitute is when you are actively engaged with the students and really trying to get in there and work with them and talk with them and not just sort of hand them the work to do and expect it to be done. My students always say they enjoy it a lot better when the substitute really reads with them and gets down there and does the work and not just sits and expects things to be finished.
Substitutes should always use the teachers around them as a resource. If they're locked out, check with the person next door. If they need technology, questions answered, that, and if you have a co-teacher in the room, use them as a resource. Usually they can help guide the class if they're not going to be completely in charge. And also take directive from them. Ask what you can do. Don't just sit at the desk. Try to be as proactive as you can to help manage student behaviors and make sure everybody's on task.
My advice for subs, if you have somebody in your classroom that is giving you a hard time, is becoming a disciplinary problem, don't feel like you can't ask for help. We are more than happy to help you out because we know the kids, we know that you're coming in not knowing them. Please feel like you don't have to prove anything to us. We are here to help you.
As a substitute teacher, hopefully the teacher is well prepared and has everything laid out for you. The colleagues in Penndale are extremely helpful in any questions that you have. You could always pop into anybody's room and they would be more than happy to help you.
My advice would be to make sure you understand that there are already rules and expectations in place, especially in a co-taught classroom. Confer with the co-teacher before assuming what the expectations are.
And I think my advice would be to read the students, do whatever you can do to keep them peaceful and to not stir them up and get them overly excited.
So, some words of advice as you begin the journey of being a substitute teacher. Try to avoid conflict and confrontation with students, particularly at the high school. If there's an issue, note it down, leave it for the teacher to handle upon their return, or notify security, but don't get into a confrontation with the student in front of the rest of the class.
I would say don't be afraid to ask questions. If you have a question, ask the teachers around you, ask the secretaries, and truly get to know the main office secretaries. They are vital for your success.
Good sub keeps the classroom running the same way.
Hi, I think what makes a good substitute teacher is one, that they really enjoy working with kids, two, to always follow the lesson plan that's given, and my personal thing that I like substitute is when they leave feedback on my lesson plan sheets, so then the next day I can see and read what my kids had done the day before.
Good luck and have fun!